choose it and lose it. I was telling you, I just got back from Ireland. Spent a lot of the time in pubs.
Right.
And I'm a pub girl, though. I really like to hang out at a pub with my friends.
A pub girl.
I don't.
No, you don't.
Oh, I am. And every so often I splurge. I will be the type of person to order a salad in a pub.
Right.
But every so often I like shepherd's pie. I like the...
This is what I want to show you today, Jen. I want to show you that typical pub food is not salads or carrot sticks. So I'm going to show you the lesser of the evils.
Okay.
So let's first of all start. Think about it. You go into a pub, you wash it down with a few drinks. If you do this too often, at the end of the year, you can gain 10, 12 pounds just from the beer, the greasy food. So first of all, one of the most popular is a hot roast beef sandwich. Delicious, fatty roast beef, prime rib. It's delicious. You've got gravy, au jus, some cheese. You're looking at 1,500 calories for that sandwich.
That's a day's worth of calories.
Yeah, with 95 grams of fat. Just keep in mind, if you eat this roast beef sandwich, it's the same as going to Druxi's and having 5 roast beef sandwiches from Druxi's. First of all, the bread alone, the focaccia bread, is higher in calories. The fatty roast beef,
so is this in terms of calories, or is this in terms of...
This is in terms of fat.
This is in terms of fat.
So the same fat you're getting here for that.
Okay.
All right, but... guess what? Have a delicious shepherd's pie, which is great for pub food. Some veggies, 700 calories, half of this. 39 grams of fat.
Beautiful.
Okay, you feel good about it. It's a nice dinner. All right. Now let's come over and get bangers and beans and mashed potatoes. Did you have that there?
I did not have that there.
Okay, so just quick story if I have time. Bangers, in like World War II, when they were trying to make sausages, they were trying to save money on meat, so they added more water to the sausages. What happened is when they started grilling them, they'd explode because of the water. Bangers.
Yes,
bangers.
that's why they call them bangers.
Okay, there you go. Okay. So bangers, beans, mashed potatoes. Kind of looks healthy, but 1,500 calories. 95 grams of fat.
That's
again,
1,500 calories?
Again, a full day. So that's all you're eating, Jen, in the pub. You're doing well.
Go ahead.
But guess what? You could have 8 pogos, corn pogo dogs, for the same in terms of calories as that.
Wow,
and
really?
And somebody was saying, do they still sell these? Oh, these fly out.
They do.
They fly out the stores. Now, this is what I love. See, so I'm not taking anything away from you. You can go into the pub, have fried chicken fingers. Not that I usually would endorse it, but you want pub food, fried chicken fingers, fries, 730 calories versus a 1,500, 43 grams of fat versus a 95.
So indulge
a little ketchup and you're good.
Okay.
All right, now what else is big here? Fried chicken sandwich. And this makes Colonel Sanders look like he's on steroids when you look at this. Brioche bun, you've got fried chicken, you've got a sauce, a ranch sauce there, coming in at 1,277 calories, 82 grams of fat, equivalent to Mr. Sub 6 breaded submarine sandwiches in terms of fat. This.
Whoa.
And that's fried chicken, so I wanted to show you the difference.
Okay.
But instead, guess what? Get a mushroom and steak sandwich. You see, this steak is lean, 697 calories.
There you go.
34 grams of fat. So see, the difference is huge.
And you know what I do? I bet you do the same thing.
What?
If I'm going to splurge on something like this, I'll just
half
take
the bread. You got it. So there you go. So you're cutting it down now to 400 calories. Nachos. Where would we be without nachos in a pub?
I don't know where would we be. Like, you have, it's a must.
You're going to die here. This is a vegetarian nachos with, you know, fried tortillas, guacamole, salsa, tomatoes, a little sour cream.
It's got everything. It's got the works.
2,560 calories.
And I might add a little chili on that too.
Okay. And if you add chicken and beef, you're up to like 3,000. This is 1.5 days of calories, and wait, 197 grams of fat. Nachos are a killer, and everybody says, but Rose, we're splitting them.
We're splitting them. I'm just having like a fourth of that.
Okay. But are you ready? That whole plate there is equivalent to 1.5 cups of lard in terms of calories. So, I mean, this doesn't look too appealing to me, but think of that. That's equivalent to that. Instead, get those delicious burger sliders with cheese. 800 calories versus a 2560, 49 grams of fat versus a 197.
You know, I usually play this little game. I shouldn't play it with you. For $20,000 cash, tax-free, would you eat that?
Okay, let me. Boy, can you go a little? Can you go a little higher?
I might be able to go a little higher.
All right, we should do that as a contest. Okay, and finally, this is very interesting. The think of it: spinach, artichoke, goat cheese dip. Sounds so incredibly healthy. Tons of mayo, tons of sour cream. Served with naan bread, which is delicious, but that's brushed with ghee.
Yeah, I like that bread.
Okay. Yeah. It's pretty high. This is coming in at 1,140 calories, 52 grams of fat. This is, okay, so it looks like healthy, but, you know, Popeye wouldn't be eating this, all right? Equivalent to 2 cups of hummus in terms of calories. Instead, you're going to love me for this, Jen. You could have fried calamari for 468 calories, 21 grams of fat. That's going to fill you up more than this naan bread for almost double the calories.
I love you anyway, Rose Reisman.
There you go.
Okay,
So,
for all the information, where can people go to get information on Rose Reisman?
RoseReisman.com. Really easy.
And you can follow you on Twitter.
On Twitter.
And do you hear something right now? It's my kettle.
I hear bubbling.
You hear the bubbling?
Oh, you
my
have-
kettle's ready. Okay.
Have you got a sore throat?
There's your book. And if you want the book, go to breakfasttelevision.ca. We'll have a link that you can click on.
Thanks, Jen.
Rose. I'm going to go get my tea. We're heading into UCAV. You want some tea, Kev?